Virus authors to sow different terror on 9/11, a Business World Newswire screams. As the first anniversary of the September 11 terrorist attacks on the United States nears, an executive of a leading antivirus software provider warned of the possibility that virus writers and hackers would mark this event with computer nuisance attacks. Charles Cousins, managing director of Sophos Antivirus Asia, said in an interview with Business World Online, "It is possible that something might happen," referring to virus attacks come September 11, as he cautioned people to be extra careful when opening email. Yeah, color me scared. The very thought of a cyber catastrophe sends shivers down my spine. No doubt they'll unleash their first diabolical creation at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time on 9/11/02. I fully expect antivirus experts will name each virus after a doomed airliner. Hey, now, don't get me wrong. I can believe evildoers will unleash a slew of viruses on the first collapse-iversary. I can believe they secretly plan to delete Western civilization with 2 mouse clicks. I can believe the president's computer security advisor when he describes the potential of hacking and viruses as the functional equivalent of 4 767s crashing into buildings. But I find it difficult to take Sophos fear-mongering at face value. This Business World Newswire caught me off guard because Sophos doesn't regularly seek out yellow PR. And let's face it, only a cub reporter would ask a guy in Asia who works for a British firm to ponder if the U.S. will suffer cyber attacks. Duh! Spokesmodel Graham Cluley wrote me to say Sophos' official viewpoint is that there is no evidence companies will be any more at risk from viruses around September 11 than any other time of the year. And indeed, Business World went on to admit Mr. Cousins said organizations should be vigilant and practice safe computing any time of the year. So it looks like the person who wrote this tripe picked the wrong firm to quote. Memo to cub reporters. Check out our Hysteria Roll Call resource at vmyths, that's vmyths.com, if you need quotes for a cyber terrorism story. Page 2. I've seen little from the fearmongers about a cyber terror uprising on the first anniversary of 9/11. Go figure. Heck, I can't even find a terrorversary prediction from the brand new fearmongers at a company called Sector 5. But who knows? We may yet learn of secret plans to delete Western civilization with 2 mouse clicks. You may recall MI2G issued a press release on 18 June to warn pro-Islamic hacker groups are joining forces globally. Flunky DK Matai stated, there is mounting evidence that individual hacker groups are coalescing and becoming interconnected through a common pro-Islamic agenda, ... So maybe there is mounting evidence to support Business World's fear-mongering headline. This leads me to believe we should shut down the entire internet as a precaution. No, hear me out. We should shut down the entire internet as a precaution for 24 hours on 11 September. This is an absolutely true story, folks. The spammers of the world, I repeat, the spammers of the world announced they will abandon the internet on the anniversary of the attacks. Listen to me. When the rats flee a sinking cyber ship, you should take it as a cue to invoke a precautionary disconnect. And when I say shut down the entire internet, I mean it. Every government website, all military email servers, every ISP, any personal homepage, Cisco, Sun, Microsoft, Oracle, Boeing, IBM, Intel, Dell, Gateway, AOL, especially AOL, Office Depot, American Express, eBay, Amazon.com, Progressive Auto Insurance, Hotmail, Westlaw, First Data, Holiday Inn, Anheuser-Busch, Continental Airlines. They should all follow the lead of the world's most retreat-prone military. That would be the United States Department of Defense. Let's all disconnect from the internet for one day on 11 September strictly as a safety precaution. I mean, you just never know what those diabolical pro-Islamic hackers and virus writers might do. Now, the entire internet includes computer security firms, of course. Symantec should defend itself with an electron flow impediment. So should Network Associates. MI2G certainly should pull the plug as a safety measure. So should the clairvoyant psychics at Internet Security Systems. Message Labs, Trend Micro, Avicho, Kaspersky, Panda Software, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I almost forgot Sophos. CERT, SEAC, AFCERT, NAVCERT, FedCERT, the FBI's National Infrastructure Protection Center. They should all shut down on 9/11 to avoid cyber terrorism. Better safe than sorry. Oh. V-myths too. Page 3. There is mounting evidence. Where did I hear this phrase before? I know MI2G has used that phrase before. Hang on a second, I got to get their file. Let's see. I have a file on MI2G. Hang on a second here. And I found my spork. Let's see here. And this is the page. Okay, let's see what this page has to say. There is mounting evidence. There is mounting. Ah, yes! An MI2G press release used the same line 3 years ago to predict a coordinated global computer virus attack. It warned there is mounting evidence of a cybertastrophe planned for 18 June 1999. 18 June. Didn't I just say that? Yes, I did. Ironically, MI2G issued their pro-Islamic hacker group's press release 3 years later to the day. Well, then, it seems appropriate to quote myself from a column I wrote 3 years ago. Hang on a second, I have to get into the zone. MI2G Funky DK Matai fears a loose-knit group of people who hold jubilees for a better tomorrow. Stilt walkers, musicians, and puppeteers threaten the world with deadly computer viruses. Even worse, hackers organize fun carnivals as a cover for their diabolical plot to inject those viruses into critical banking systems. I'm getting a headache just reading this stuff. No, really, stilt walkers, musicians, and puppeteers do threaten the world with computer viruses. Read my old column at vmyths.com if you don't believe me. Here it is. Read it. They may even wear turbans and practice Islam for all we know. MI2G's predictions in 1999 never came to pass. But who knows what goes through the minds of stilted virus writers these days? It wouldn't surprise me if pro-Islamic cyber terrorists around the world banded together to deluge our great nation with digital mayhem on the first anniversary of the September 11 terrorist attacks. Remember when the fearmongers said everything changed on 9/11? We really should shut down the entire internet on the upcoming anniversary of the attacks. Just as a precaution, of course. Better safe than sorry. I'm Rob Rosenberger for vMyths. That's VMYTHS.com. Truth about computer virus hysteria. Be there or be scared.